Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, sa gustong gawin, isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Yeah, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Yeah, ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin, isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Yeah, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to.
And a sunny Saturday afternoon here in the Xavier School, San Juan, for the continuing coverage of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season number 3. Let's take a look at our games for today. Set number 1 already over with the Rizal Switchfiver and the Pasig Stallions. We move on to set number 2 with the JT Bulacan Taipan and the Quezon City Junior Giants. And later on for set number 3, it's going to be the Junior Mandaluyong squad kontra dito sa Taytay. And good afternoon to all the basketball fans watching out there. Aaron D, kasama ko po dito, Coach Anton De Los Reyes, and on courtside, Miss Nicole Lim. Coach Anton, good afternoon and great to be back with you.
Good afternoon, Aaron. Also, good afternoon to our viewers. Again, thank you for always watching ang Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3.
Oo, Coach. No? Kaya tingnan muna natin our match at hand. It's going to be the Quezon City Junior Giants kontra dito sa JT Bulacan Taipan. And let's start it off with the team wearing white today, the JT Bulacan Taipan. Coach Anton, still winless in this tournament. Had a loss in their last one versus the San Juan Mighty Warriors, and this very much could be their breakthrough moment.
Could be, but for some teams, the goal is to compete. Para dito sa Bulacan, it's all about exposure and experience, not just for the players but for the coaches who continue to grow alongside their young homegrown talents. Now, itong JT Bulacan Taipan, you mentioned it earlier, they are winless. They lost to in their last game, lost to makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors, 56-82 in that game. Daniel Sangil, 14 points, 5 rebounds, a couple of assists.
Oh, sa kabilang panig naman, Coach Anton, the team wearing dark, the Quezon Junior Giants, also coming off a loss versus the Leyte Shore Homes. promising performance but it wasn't enough.
Wasn't enough indeed. Standing at 1-3 itong Quezon City Junior Giants, hungry to get back into the win column. They want to be able to secure win number 2 in today's matchup. In their last game against Leyte, they showed promise. No, they were able to limit etong Leyte to just 2 fast break points, although they did lose 73-83 in that game. Patrick Pasinos, 13 points, 14 rebounds, and an assist to boot.
Gonna be a great matchup para sa atin ngayon. And game number 4 just about to begin. So let's hear it from our game announcer, Mr. Danzel Santiago.
The basketball action continues here at Xavier School, City of San Juan, as we bring you the continuation of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. It's the 18 under division featuring the JT BULACAN TAIPAN versus the QUEZON City 828 Junior Giants. We are live on our official Facebook page and YouTube channel of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Now let us meet the starters, beginning with the JT BULACAN TAIPAN. At guard number 5, Rich Jun Lacson. Also guard number 23, Carmelo Canlapan. At 4, number 24, Biggie Kalachan. Also forward number 4, Justin Laksamana. Man on the middle, number 10, Freak Skill de la Vega. Head coach John Paul Magbitang, assisted by Andy Boy Chongson, Christian Dior Canlapan, team manager Charles Kimpo, team owner Joven Tai. Now let us meet the starters from your Quezon City 828 Junior Giants. At guard number 0, Camilo Hugo. Also guard number 29, Patrick Somb. At 4, number 2, Jacob Hizon. Also forward number 16, Cedric Victorioso. Playing center number 1, Patrick Pasinos. Head coach Drake Santos, assisted by J.R. Carlos. Team manager Chal Hizon. Team owner Jaime Hizon. Our game's results for today's match: Blue Chip Meng Guzman. Umpire 1, Carlos Sebastian. Umpire 2, Bonaldo Badango. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. J.R. Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Kate Picasso.
And our Doroy team starters in this 18 and under division, Quezon City go with Hugo, Som, Hizon, Victorioso, and Pasinos. Meanwhile, JT BULACAN TAIPAN have Lacson, Canlapan, Laksamana, Fajardo, and De La Vega. And tip-off won by the Quezon City Junior Giants. A good afternoon once again to all the basketball fans watching out there. Aaron D, kasama ko po dito, Coach Anton De Los Reyes and Nicole Lim on courtside. And right now, this Quezon City Junior Giants squad, Coach Anton, 1-3 in this tournament. Yun nga, we mentioned earlier na against the Leyte Shore Homes, natalo sila doon, but it was a promising performance para sa kanila.
Oh, again, we talked about it at the top of the broadcast. They limited Leyte to just a couple of fast break points. Defensive highlight worth building on. Their bench production, however, remains a crucial factor as, again, they need to be able to get some points from their players na pumapalit. Kasi alam natin, hindi naman pwedeng masustain or yung first 5 mo lang ang gagawa. You need some help off the bench. So you need to be able to find that spark. In that game, Quezon City shot 37%, etong Leyte 41%, and the three-point field goals 29% for Quezon City, 34% for the side of Leyte. And again, medyo pantay naman pag makikita natin, 15 points from turnovers para sa Quezon City, 14 para sa Leyte.
And in that last game nga nitong Quezon City Junior Giants, you can't help but mention itong si Patrick Pasinos. Big performance from him.
That's a promising player that we have. Of course, former FEU Baby Tamaraw. Now he is in the fold of the Green Archers, or well, I would say the LSGH Greenies. Going to be playing for them this coming season.
I'm sure masaya ka dun, Coach Anton, no, na lumipat. Pero tingnan muna natin ito. Our pound-for-pound fitness foul counted. Hugo gives it to Victorioso for the basket and one.
You like that awareness by Hugo. He's a very willing passer. He's able to run that offense, finds his teammates. Great vision to be able to find the player underneath.
Victorioso, no good on that one. Ball possession, moving on over to the JT Bulacan Taipan. And speaking about the Bulacan Taipan, Coach Anton, still winless in this tournament. That's pretty difficult for them, but they're going to be looking to get their first one today.
That is the thing that you're going to be able to build on. And again, at the top of the broadcast, we talked about it. The goal is it's all about exposure. Of course, you want to be able to win, but it's exposure and experience, a lineup that's built on potential. It's inevitable that progress is going to take time. You know, the results may not come immediately, but the development is ongoing. So for today's game, it's going to be a breakthrough moment, you know, if they get this win, and you know, that is what they are waiting for. Against San Juan, they only shot 26% compared to 41% for San Juan, and on the other end naman, three-point shooting only 17% for Bulacan, 31% for San Juan. They were grossly out-rebounded as well. 38 rebounds for Bulacan, only 64 for the side of San Juan.
Some things that the Bulacan Taipan are gonna have to work on. But right now, a three-pointer para sa Bulacan. Quezon City trying to answer back, but Victorioso can't get the layup. Lacson going quick.
There's a bump. I believe that's going to be on Sandrick Carpio.
Check this out. That three-pointer from earlier.
That was for Miggy Kalachan.
Still on our fourth game for this Saturday. 18 and under division nga po ito. On to set number 2. Just a bit of stoppage on this one. Referees trying to clarify something.
A warning on Bulacan for delaying the game.
Inbound dito. They whip it to the corner. Of course, JT Bulacan gonna need some extra work if they're gonna want a win today, but already 2 3-pointers, and Victoria drilling that one.
Now that one, Victoria is the one that knocked down that three ball. They're gonna be able to get this game or blow this game wide open once they knock down those 3-pointers. And so far, doing a great job at it.
And 8-2 is our score. JT Bulacan taking an early lead in this one. One more triple, this time from the corner. Wala yun. Offensive board. They move it out. Open shot. It's another great look para sa Bulacan, but this time they take it in closer. And Indaya gets the one-hander to drop.
Again, those offensive rebounds, you got to be able to clear those boards, those long rebounds. You got to be able to track them down, not get those extra possessions para dito sa Bulacan.
8-point lead. Bulacan want to get out running early, and this time it's an and one.
Strong drive to the basket. You've got JJ Manahan getting the end one.
Our pound-for-pound fitness foul counted. What a great move para kay Prix de la Vega.
Oh, that was Prix. I thought it was number 18. So Prix de la Vega pala.
And Bulacan on to a great start today, Coach Anton.
Well, they're knocking down their shots, moving the ball around, getting the offensive rebounds. That's what I like to see. Remember, in that last possession, they were able to get 2 offensive rebounds on the 3rd try. Indaya was able to get a couple of points off of that floater down the lane.
And just on that one, Bulacan forcing a turnover. Another triple. That's an open look once again, and they're just having fun right now. Laksamana making it rain from deep, and a big-time lead para sa JT Bulacan Taipan. One more time, let's take a look at this. Laksamana from deep. It's just too open right now para sa JT Bulacan Taipan, and that forces a timeout para kay Coach Drake Santos and the Quezon City Junior Giants. Score po natin ngayon, 16-2 in favor of the JT Bulacan.
During their warm-up, ibinahagi nga sa akin ni Loy Hugo na aside from conditioning, ang kanyang talagang pinaghandaan ay ang kanyang mentality dahil isa daw siya sa inaasahan nito ni Coach Drake. Dagdag pa niya, mas doble daw ang kanyang effort, especially on helping his teammates dahil ilan lang daw silang maglalaro on today's game. Also, former Letran Squires Patrick Som share his thoughts na excited siya maglaro as this is his debut game with Quezon City at asahan daw ang kanyang aggressiveness on court. Aaron and Coach Anton.
Thanks for that, Nicole, and great that you mentioned itong si Patrick Som, number 29 for the Quezon Junior Giants. Letran Squire daw.
Yep.
So it's gonna be a big boost para dito sa Quezon City Junior Giants.
Well, you've got that NCAA pedigree, and that's what you want to be able to see. More players from top-tier programs, basketball programs, I would say. And it is his debut game. So let's see if Patrick Som is going to make a name for himself, have an impact in today's game.
Speaking of NCAA pedigree, Jacob Hizon on your screens right now, also playing for the LSGH Greenies.
Bounce that ball off of his foot.
Sakto, 5 minuto ang natitira dito in our opening quarter.
It's been all JT Taipan or JT Bulacan Taipan so far.
Left side, almost in. Kuha dito ni Patrick. Give it up to Salazar. Great feed inside, pero Victorioso called for the travel.
Zed Victorioso is a only player to be able to get that field goal para dito sa Quezon City so far. Still trying to get their footing or find their footing in today's ball game. Pero you know, if you look at it, etong JT Bulacan, there's more, there's like a pep in their step. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
JT Bulacan starting off like a house on fire in this opening one. But Patrick Som trying to stop the bleeding. Lacson just hit a 3-pointer earlier. Another triple from the top of the key. Off on that. Som wants it. Goes to the offhand.
He's just taking it strong to the hole, taking matters into his own hands, I should say. Patrick Som, debut game. No nerves, no jitters whatsoever for Patrick.
You're starting to see why this kid is playing for the Letran Squires.
And you did say he's a big boost. There you go. Earlier, he had that quick offense after that three-pointer from Lacson. Attacked the basket. Did not waste any time getting a deuce.
Still about 3 minutes and 46 seconds in quarter number 1. No good, Chavez, offensive board. Here comes Hugo, binalik kay Chavez. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Agaw na naman para sa JT Bulacan. Here they come, a big rejection underneath.
Great defense. Great transition defense, I should say, para dito sa Quezon City. Not allowing that fast break to materialize for JT Bulacan.
But forcing yet another turnover. Open triple once again, and Som just grabs that. Binalik dito kay Hugo. And a foul is called.
And on that replay, you saw that foul of Lacson trying to stop Hugo from orchestrating the offense.
8 seconds on the shot clock para sa Quezon City. Hugo finds an opening and scores.
Patient drive to the basket for Hugo, getting in the lane, getting that floater to go.
Lacson this time a bit too quick on that. Fast break naman para sa Quezon City, and Salazar with the bruise and the deuce.
Now it's their turn to try to get some points in bunches. Salazar.
That was our pound for pound fitness foul counted. Salazar right through the contact.
Went all the way for that one.
And just like that, Quezon City cutting it down to just 10 points.
J.K. Salazar.
Inside. One more time, Patrick Pasinos.
So far, the way I see it is itong Bulacan, they've settled down. The adrenaline dump is done. Now it's pretty much how you're going to be able to execute your offense, how you're going to be able to contain the players of Quezon City. You know, that time, Patrick Pasinos getting those offensive rebounds. Now he has a chance to cut into this lead. And he said earlier it was down to 10 points. It was at 16-2 for a moment.
Parang nakailang tres sila nun, no, in that first 5 minutes,
I would say four three-pointers.
Let's see if Bulacan can continue that hot start of theirs. 2 minutes in this first quarter. Corner triple leaves it short. Here come Quezon City. Salazar has it. Gives it to Jacob. He's on, wants the pick. Kicks it, Salazar. Open triple. A bit too strong. No reset on the shot clock, but it's going the other way. Turnover on Chavez.
Three-pointer by Salazar. He was wide open. Great pass by Hizon. Just overcooking that one. It was straight, so he just needs to calibrate himself. I'm pretty sure the next three-pointer for Salazar is going to go in.
Meanwhile, Bulacan up by 8 points. They still take another one from the outside, and they've been taking a lot of outside shots in this opening quarter. Meanwhile, Quezon City throwing the foul, and Ong gonna be the guilty party on that.
Offensive rebounding, nice trail job by Salazar to be able to get that offensive board. We always talk about this. You never want to assume that your teammate is gonna make those shots. You gotta assume otherwise that he's going to miss it, so that when those offensive rebounds come your way, you are going to be ready.
And if it's been the outside attack para sa JT Bulacan, it's been the inside attack naman para sa Quezon City.
It's the fast break, the transition offense. So the moment you miss those three-pointers, there's that leak out for the side of Quezon City. You got to be able to capitalize, take advantage of those opportunities to run the break.
Jan Kyle Salazar on the free throw line. 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks for the guard of the Junior Giants.
That's in their last ball game. Great game for Salazar. Nice game, all-around game.
Lacson driving that baseline, finding the open shooter, and it's just not falling right now para sa JT Bulacan. Here comes Salazar, driving to the left, shooting with the right, and scoring the bucket.
J.K. Salazar, no joke in his game today. Coast to coast. Look at that.
Our pound for pound fitness foul counted. Salazar once again.
Go hard kung go hard, no? Si JK.
Parang Charles Bachong yun sa fast break, no?
Parang Hans. All gas, no brakes.
Mamaya, no, pag naka 5 rebounds si Pasinos in 1 possession.
Yung
They whip it to the corner. Triple try na naman para sa Bulacan. No good. They take it inside. And a foul is drawn on that, leaving 17 seconds on the game clock for this first.
couple of offensive rebounds for the side of Bulacan. They are missing those three-pointers, pero tumatama or nakukuha naman nila yung offensive board. So again, Quezon City has to do a better job boxing out. They have to locate their man because that's what's killing them right now in this game. Yung offensive rebound. In case you're wondering, yung offensive rebounds, there's already para dito sa JT Bulacan at TAIPAN, they're already they've got 4 offensive boards already.
And they bring back Patrick Som.
Yun.
So sabay-sabay sila dito for the last possession. Som and Pasinos. They give it inside. Patrick gets doubled. The 7 seconds remaining. Turnover. Victorio has it. Binigay kay Ong. And a travel on that.
That time, the double team on Patrick Som, forcing him to that turnover. Pero yun nga, on that transition offense, a violation. Ball's gonna go back to the side of QC.
2.3 in this opening one. They find Pasinos open triple. That's a miss para kay Patrick Pasinos. And at the end of our quarter number 1, the score 21-15, 6-point lead para sa JT Bulacan. Let's take a look at our Chef's Magic first quarter highlights, Coach.
Oh, great drive by Canlapan on that one. But here on this side, you have Indaya, you have Lacson as well, Victorioso scoring for QC. But the three-point shooting para dito sa Bulacan kept them afloat in that first quarter.
21-15 in favor of the Bulacan Taipan. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating the win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment.
Yun.
Konti na lang, mamemorize na rin, Coach.
Tinatakpan ko, tinanggal mo yung kamay ko. Paduy.
In second quarter, just having begun in the Xavier School in San Juan, Aaron D still joined by Coach Anton de los Reyes and Coach. In that first quarter, JT Bulacan started it, but the Quezon City Junior Giants with a great finish to that first quarter.
Again, first quarter, the three-point shooting ng JT Bulacan started hot. Same way dito sa second quarter, three-pointer kagad. But again, yun nga, yung fast break. Yun ang nakabuhay dito sa Quezon City.
And Daya hit a 3 earlier, extending that lead. Up to 9 points, but Hugo has it. Of course, the Quezon City Junior Giants are at 1 and 3. Great find. Big to big action on that one. Som to Pasinos.
You like to see that your two bigs underneath. You know, the other one gets doubled, willing to give it up, finding his teammate. And but on that particular possession, rim running was Patrick Pasinos diving down the middle, getting that pass from Som.
That was our pound for pound fitness foul counted. Parang nakakailan na tayo nun, Coach, no? In this
Madami-dami na.
first quarter, tsaka kakastart pala ng second natin. Eh.
Ganda nga Papa Patrick eh. No?
Oo, no?
Patrick to Patrick connection yan eh. Papa Patrick.
Double P.
Yup.
Substitutions coming in for the JT Bulacan Taipan. Hugo gets doubled, drops it inside. Pasinos gets rejected.
Hesitated for a bit was Patrick Pasinos that time.
And resulting in the open and Daya layup.
Quick to attack in transition itong JT Bulacan Taipan.
Quezon has it. His team is down by 8 points right now. Almost a steal. It is para kay Quezon.
Jacob Quezon, active hands, getting the steal and the deuce.
They cut it down to just 6. Corner triple para sa JT Bulacan. Wala yon. Here comes Som. They give it inside. Camilo Hugo. You know Quezon wants 2 in a row. But it looks like there is a foul off the ball. Tingnan natin our Larga International Logistics. Fast break of the game. Indaya all alone on the other end.
Again, quick to take advantage in transition itong JT Bulacan. And that's what you want to see. Again, these are young kids. You want to be able to have them push the pace, push the tempo, get out on the break.
He's on the pull-up pop. Can't drop it, but Pasinos just bullying his way inside. Can't finish though. Here come the Bulacan squad. Finding the open man from the outside. Wala yun, but an easy putback on the interior.
It's a flat-footed rebound for Alden J. Villaseran or AJ Villaseran.
Pero a quick answer back para kay Patrick Pasinos. Oh, and a hard foul on that, but 2 shots coming up para sa JT Bulacan Taipan.
And just a disclaimer, when we shorten po yung mga pangalan ng anak nyo, let's say we use the initials, hindi po namin pinapalitan yung mga pangalan nila. It's just that it's a lot easier for us to be able to say their full name para naman naririnig nyo nga naman with the first name and the last name or kahit yung initials lang. Parang si Aaron, ano yung middle name mo? Aaron.
David.
Oh, AD.
Oh, AD.
ADD. Saktong-sakto. Bagay sa'yo yun eh. May ADD ka eh.
It's 6 minutes and 15 in quarter number 2. Just down to 6 points. The lead para sa Bulacan. Som couldn't receive that one. Instead, it's a fast break triple.
Pass was too weak by Jacob Quezon.
Here comes Camilo Hugo. Hinanap. Jacob Quezon fly by 3. Masyadong malakas.
Patrick Som was right there for that offensive board off of that miss from Jacob Quezon. Pareho na yan, ha? Salazar with a strong, with his three-pointer overcooking that one. Ito naman, si Quezon overcooking that one as well. Mukhang napapadalas ang pagbuhat.
Oo, no?
Malalakas eh.
Kitang-kita naman sa mga katawan, coach.
Yun. Mukhang hitting the weight room. These Quezon City 828. Mga junior giants nga naman kasi.
Saktong-sakto yung pangalan, no?
Saktong-sakto.
Ano kaya yung 828, no? Jacob Hizon, a strong drive to the cup.
What three-pointer. Let me take it strong to the hole. Jacob Hizon going baseline after that offensive rebound. Nagkatapi ka ng bola doon.
Our pound-for-pound fitness foul counted.
I'm pretty sure matatanong ni Nicole kung ano yung 828. Tapos masasabi niya sa atin kung ano yun.
Mamaya, no? Abangan natin from Miss Nicole Lim.
Si Nicole, matatanong niya yan. At malalaman natin. Kaya Nicole, yung 828, alamin mo naman. Tinatarong ni Aaron kung ano daw yung 828 sa Junior Giants.
Now it's just down to 2 points. Can JT Bulacan extend the lead once again? Lacson gets that ball swatted. Here comes Patrick Som. Losing it on that one, but it's gonna stay with Quezon City.
Nice defensive stop by Patrick Som. But 3 players chasing after him on that transition offense.
Pasinos with a layup, but we've got an update from courtside. Miss Nicole Lim, let's hear it.
Uhaw ng manalo, yan nga ang paulit-ulit na binabanggit ng kapunan ng Bulacan, Taipan. Even this is their 5th game, nagkakapaan pa rin daw sila. Lalo na't marami daw ang nawala from last season as they're rebuilding their team. At majority daw dito ay puro bago. Kaya naman lasiko ang makukuha na ng Bulacan ang kanilang unang panalo for the season. Aaron and Coach Anton.
Thanks for that, Nicole. And nabanggit nga doon ni Nicole, Coach, no, na
Wow.
puro bago yung mga player din nila. Tsaka they're really looking for that first win this season.
Sa panahon nga naman ngayon, talagang mauuhaw ka.
Oh, sa init.
Sa init, eto. Salazar getting a deuce on that fast break.
Ball game is tied. Lacson from the outside. Pasinos binigay kay Som. 2-on-1 fast break. Give it back to Hizon. Back to Som. And easy finish.
Nice fast break para dito sa side ng Quezon City. Back-to-back fast break transition baskets yun.
Meanwhile, the outside attack has been working for Justin Laksamana and Bulacan.
At JR Laksamana knocking down that three-pointer. They needed that to stop this run from Quezon City.
And with that shot, JT Bulacan retaking the lead. 33-32.
The great equalizer talaga yung three-pointer. Yeah, it stops the momentum. And then, yun nga, palitan. 2 to 3.
And Laksamana, what a step back on that one.
Tried to go back-to-back was JR.
Yung mga shot na ganun, Coach Anton, you can really see Laksamana has the green light for his squad.
And that's something that pretty sure he practices as well. To be able to get separation from his defender. Good on the first is Justin.
Not entirely sure kung Quezon City have even hit a three-pointer in this ball game. Mukhang wala pa ata, Coach, no?
They've been trying. It's not to say they're 0 for 3 so far in three-point territory. But that's okay kasi again, minsan you want to be able to fight fire with fire, pero there are other ways to mitigate yung hot three-point shooting, and one of them is yung transition, those fast break opportunities.
They try to take it inside, but Camilo Hugo gets blocked on that one. Timeout naman dito para sa Quezon City Junior Giants.
Look at that nice block. Timed it perfectly by Fajardo.
But it's gonna stay with Quezon City as they call a timeout. Right back to it. It's a 4-point lead still by the JT Bulacan Taipan over the Quezon City Junior Giants.
Gaining some headway itong Quezon City. Remember, 21-15. They were down nung first quarter, but here in the second, they're actually up a couple of points in terms of production here in the second. 17-15.
JD Hizon entering para sa Quezon City, but Soto steps out of bounds.
Off of a timeout. Not the desired outcome that you would want for Coach J.R. Carlos.
2 minutes and 43 seconds. Driving to the strong hand. JT Bulacan, will they take it from outside once again? Instead, they go for the give and go, but wala yun.
Nice two-man action from Fajardo and Victoria.
What a smooth looking jumper para kay Camilo Hugo.
4 points now for Camilo Hugo in this game.
Laksamana whips it out. JT Bulacan up by 2 points, make it 4 points.
Getting it right back. Again, Victoria bumawi lang earlier with that two-man game. Back-to-back hits.
Hugo wanted that one, but an offensive foul, illegal pick called on Hizon. That's JD Hizon.
Gotta be more disciplined when you're setting those picks. And when you look at JD Hizon, he's a wide player. You really don't need to move. You're going to be able to do a lot of damage in terms of setting those picks and getting that separation for Camilo Hugo.
Imagine running into JD Hizon at full speed.
I don't even want to go and imagine, Jack.
Oh, but a great spin on the interior. What a score.
Fajardo with that spin move.
The corner kick. One more. Camilo has it. Binigay kay Soto. Open triple. Wala pa rin para sa Quezon City.
Trying to get their first three-pointer here in the game. Still nothing for Quezon City.
But a good deflection on that one para kay Soto. Check this out one more time. Fajardo puts his defender in a blender. With a score on that, and a timeout called by the JT Bulacan Taipan. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Back to it and another three-pointer para kay Justin Laksamana.
Laksamana doing the damage here. Second three-pointer for him in this quarter.
Turnover para kay Jacob. Here comes Fajardo. All alone on the other end.
Quick to attack that turnover. Costly 7-point swing for the side of JT Bulacan.
Hizon wants to make up for that turnover earlier. The catch and shoot. He makes it from deep.
7 points in the quarter for Jacob Hizon.
That's the first triple para sa Quezon City. Lacson, the drive and kick. More like drive and steal on that one. Gets it stolen and it's going to Quezon City.
Salazar is going to go to the line for this one. Oh no, it's still the third. Just the fourth. Ay, penalty na pala. Ang Quezon City pala ang hindi. Chance for a 5-point swing here for Quezon City.
Substitutions coming in for both of the teams. JT Bulacan gonna have a chance for the last shot after this one, assuming that they do get the rebound.
Good on the first for John Kyle Salazar. Speedy guard para dito sa Quezon City.
2 out of 2 on that one.
10 points now for JK.
10 seconds in Daya. Fools the defense. Thought they were gonna pass it to the corner instead. Just lacerated the defense on the interior and got the end one para kay Daya.
That's such a smart move. Look at that. Sidestepping his way, splitting two defenders. That helped defense too late for Quezon City, giving up a foul and one bucket for Indaya.
Pound for pound fitness, foul counted para kay Indaya. 5 seconds. Jacob Izon has it, loses it. A second remaining. Indaya, too little too late on that one. But nonetheless, still a big time lead para sa kanila, 48-39. Still up dito ang JT Bulacan Taipan over the Quezon City Junior Giants. Taking a look at our Chef's Magic second quarter highlights, Coach.
Oh, this time they are the ones running the break. Look at that Indaya finish, getting the offensive boards as well. You got Villa Serran, but here Jan Kyle Salazar, all gas, no brakes on that attempt. Camilo Hugo getting blocked by Fajardo here in the second.
And that marks it. Halftime break, 48-39 in favor of JT Bulacan Taipan.
Mga kaliga, you are still watching Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL at kasama ko ngayon para sa ating halftime interview si Assistant Coach John Pedrano of Quezon City 828 Junior Giants. Coach John, ano yung mababago at magiging adjustments nyo for our second half, lalo na't konti lang ang players nyo for this game?
Sigurado yan, medyo bibilis yung rotation namin para kumbaga hindi masyadong maano yung mga core players namin. Tapos adjustments, yun yung sa depensa, yung mga transition defense namin. So medyo nalilate kami sa transition defense. Tapos yung mga close out sa 3 points, medyo sama ng close outs namin kaya nasushutan kami sa 3 points. Tapos sa offense naman, o kahit papano okay naman, kailangan lang namin masulido talaga, lalo na yung mga pasa. Medyo sasama ng mga mga pasahan, puro naaagaw. So, yun lang.
Coach John, meron po ba kayong gustong batiin o pasalamatan?
Yun lang, nagpapasalamat kami sa management namin sa Quezon City 828. Kala Tita Shea, Tito Jamie, kala Vice Mayor Gian Soto. Yun. Saka sa mga parents na lagi nakasuporta sa mga players. Yun, tsaka sa mga coaches na kasama ko. Tsaka yun lang, sa family ko.
Once again, thank you Coach John Pedrano at magbabalik po ang Junior MPBL after this short break.
score at our halftime break, 48 to 39 in favor of the JT Bulacan Taipan kontra dito sa Quezon Junior Giants. And some of the highlights dito, Coach, it's been a great shooting performance coming from the JT Bulacan Taipan in that first half.
JT Bulacan Taipan in that first half, they would start out hot from three-point territory. Napakaganda talaga ng pinakita nila nun. Samantalang eto naman Quezon City, nakabalik sila because of their fast breaks. As we take a look at the statistics, though, even Steven, almost, para sa field goal percentage, 45% for Quezon City, 44% naman para dito sa Bulacan. Free throw stories, 10 out of 17 for Quezon City, 7 out of 9 for Bulacan. And if you look at the rebounding battle, 25 to 19 lamang dyan ng Quezon City. And that's what triggers their fast break. When you think about it, kasi nga, ang ganda ng pinapakita, pero ang ganda ng pinapakitang transition offense ng Quezon City. Pero para dito sa side ng Quezon City, the turnovers, 17 kontra sa Siyam. Contrast as a 9 for Bulacan. So they gotta do a better job taking care of that ball, talking about Quezon City.
And now it's time for our fan of the game. We've spotted someone in the crowd who's been cheering non-stop, full of energy and bringing all the good vibes here in this game. And you know what they say, the coolest fan deserves the coolest iced tea. Congratulations to our fan of the game. You're getting a refreshing treat from Fruity Iced Tea, a no sugar added iced tea. Stay cool with Fruity Iced Tea, the goodness of iced tea without the sugar. And let's get right back to it. Score po natin, 48 to 39 in favor of the JT Bulacan Taipan. Second half of action just about to tip off dito. Still Aaron D joined by Coach Anton de los Reyes and Miss Nicole Lim on the sidelines. And we're live here in the Xavier School in San Juan. Of course, we mentioned it earlier, Coach Anton. This Quezon City squad having an inside attack dito and really need to take advantage of Som and Pasinos playing in the second half.
That's something, that's the plus that they have, no? Itong Quezon City, talking about Som and Pasinos. As you see here, Patrick Som getting that offensive rebound off of that miss from Camilo Hugo. So again, lamang naman talaga in terms of front court etong Quezon City. It's just that etong Bulacan, they're hitting their outside shots. So again, kung lamang sa front court etong Quezon City, you have to be able to take advantage of that. And in terms of defense, yung backcourt naman ng Quezon City, they gotta do a better job checking the players that are playing up top.
Now we did see it earlier as well, Coach, when we were checking out the halftime stats. Yung turnover 17 to 9, but
17 to 9.
it was 17 for the Quezon Junior Giants.
So they gotta take care of that leather. They've got to be able to manage kanilang turnovers to be able to get back in this game and try to pull it out at least if they want to get that second win.
Som spins, fakes, and he makes the two-pointer.
Nice move to the middle from Patrick Som.
Down to a 6-point lead para sa JT Bulacan. The fade jumper is good on that. Quezon has it. Quezon City.
There's going to be a foul underneath. Great position from Patrick Pasinos underneath. That turnaround jumper. Great move from Carmelo.
But Jacob Hizon has all the three-pointers for his squad. 2 threes already for the main gunner of this Quezon City squad. Meanwhile, Kalachan puts the dribble moves on, leaves it short. Hugo has it. Nagmamadali dito ang Quezon City. Jacob driving against two and scoring plus the foul.
3-pointer here, 2-pointer there, 5-point swing. Jacob Hizon chance to go for an end one bucket.
Our pound for pound fitness foul counted. Great start para kay Jacob Hizon. Hit a 3-pointer. Got an end one. And cutting the lead down to just 2 points.
So that's it's an 11-2 run for the side of Quezon City. Remember, Patrick Som, couple of points and a free throw, 3 points. Jacob Hizon, 6 points.
Lob it up inside. The kick to the corner. Kalachan, target shooting. He's got it. It's a 3.
That's, again, the 3-point shooting for Bulacan is doing damage here in the third quarter.
He's on off on that one. Up top, 7 minutes in this third frame. Bulacan from the outside once again. Wala yun. He's on. He's ahead. And he gets the easy look.
Nice outlet pass. Great break. Again, that's what you need to take advantage of, those leak outs, because of the fact of those, when you challenge that 3-point shot, the opportunity for you to be able to run the break is going to be there for you.
Indaya, out of control. They give it to their point guard, Camilo Hugo, just blitzing through the defense with a score.
You gotta give credit to that seal screen by Patrick Pasinos underneath. Gave that lane to Camilo Hugo.
JT Bulacan want the triple. Off on that. Gets it stolen from behind, but luckily for Som, it stays with them.
Almost getting his pocket picked by Kalachan.
And our Larga International Logistics fast break of the game. Jacob Hizon running the floor and getting the easy deuce.
It'll be interesting to see how many fast break points meron dito ang Quezon City. 10 fast break points. Wow.
Hizon too strong on that jumper. Would have taken the lead if that went in. Instead, Lacson pushes it. Lacson, the smallest guy on the court right now. Takes it inside, no good. Jacob against Laksamana, behind the back to Som, and they foul on that.
Almost a highlight play for Quezon City's Jacob Hizon and Patrick Som. It looks like Jacob had that layup, but he wanted to make his teammate look good on that one.
Actually, no, medyo nauna na rin si Jacob on that play.
I don't think the player chasing after him was going to be able to get that block. Give up na yun actually kasi baka ma-foul pa nga, but decided to give it up to his teammate.
Tingnan natin one more time. Coach Drake Santos calling for a coach's challenge on that foul. That was Victoria hacking Patrick Som on the layup attempt. And referee still trying to clarify if there was excessive contact on that foul on Patrick Som. Tingnan natin one more time.
It's a regular foul. Tried to go for that ball, pero, well, let's see what our officials are going to say about that one.
And yun na nga, unsportsmanlike foul.
I believe it's because he didn't go for that ball. It was, he went for the arm. So that's gonna mean 2 free throws and ball possession. And Victoria's gonna have to take a 3-minute break, so to speak.
Patrick Som onto the free throw line. A chance for them to take the lead on his debut game. This NCAA Letran Squire, Patrick Som.
10 points, 7 rebounds in the game so far. Chance to give the lead and get 11 points. There you go. Patrick Som, great debut game.
Great to see it, Coach Anton. Rivals in the NCAA, itong LSGH and Letran, but
Teammates here.
no, sila Pasinos, pati si Hizon and Patrick Som. Hugo from the outside. The book it. That's a triple.
5 points in the quarter for Camilo after he knocks down that 3-pointer.
5 minutes and 5 seconds. Laksamana. He's a known outside shooter. Instead, finds his teammate. Camilo wants that one. Tries for 2 in a row. Connects on the jumper.
What a pull-up for Camilo. That's the kind of play your coach is going to say, no, 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 yes.
And if it goes in, then no problem para kay Camilo. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Babawi naman ang JT Bulacan, no good. One more from the outside. Way off on that one.
That one was Miggy Kalachan trying to get that 3-pointer. He hit one earlier, trying to go for his second here in the third quarter. Not successful on that one.
That lead swinging to Quezon City. Patrick Som tries his outside shot, no good. Here comes Lacson. Tap from behind by Salazar.
Quick hands from Jan Kyle Salazar.
Jacob against Miggy. Hizon goes in. What a tough shot, and it's good.
What a game Jacob Hizon is having so far here in the third. 10 points on the third quarter alone. 18 points in total for Jacob. Look at that! Look at that finish by Jacob Hizon.
And the JT Bulacan Taipan want a timeout under Coach Paul Magbitang. Score po natin 61-53, lead shifting to Quezon City.
For Quezon City, during the halftime break, Coach Drake mentioned that they need to improve their defense. Also, he emphasized the importance of discipline dahil para sa kanila, ang challenge daw dito ngayon ay ang kanilang teamwork at pagko-communicate sa loob. And as you guys mentioned earlier, as per Coach, ang meaning daw ng 828 ay kinuha nila sa Bible verse. Aaron and Coach Anton.
Yan pala, no? Yun yung secret ng 828. Nakuha natin. Thanks for that, Nicole Lim.
Bible verse. But again, communication very key when you are playing basketball. You have to be able to let your teammates know what is happening kasi hindi naman talaga lahat nakikita individually. So again, nice to know yung 8 to 8 is a Bible verse pala.
Indaya has it, hooks it to Lacson, almost a turnover. Five seconds on the shot clock para sa JT Bulacan. Binigay dito to Lacson. And he just travels on that one. Too much sauce para kay RJ Lacson.
And slowly, this Quezon City squad finding their bearings here in the second half, overhauling that lead.
Haven't seen a lot of three-pointers go down para sa Bulacan in this third quarter, Coach.
Looks like, again, they've adjusted, talking about etong Quezon City closing out on those players.
Meanwhile, shots just like that para kay Patrick Som have been working for Quezon City. 10 points is the lead for the Junior Giants. Dancing on the perimeter, that's a tough shot. Well guarded para sa Quezon City. One more from the outside, wala pa rin.
Patrick Som clears that board after getting that 2 points on the other end, this time doing it on the defensive end.
Just looking like the same play from earlier para kay Patrick Som.
10 points here in the third quarter for Patrick Som.
You can hear Pasinos communicating for the screens, and Nicole Lim did mention that communication is what Coach Drake Santos wanted. Laksamana though from the outside.
That's something that was been lacking or has been lacking here for Bulacan, those 3-pointers.
And that's what kept them alive in that first half. Meanwhile, airmail on the triple try para kay Soto. Lacson binigay dito to Laksamana, same spot, different result, but the putback offline. Kick it Lacson, wala pa rin. Fajardo, Pinoy step. Referee says it hit the top of the board.
Oh, it hit the brace, which is connected to the outside. So outside yan, or that's going to be a turnover on that shot. But 3 tries for the side, actually 4. 3 offensive rebounds for the side of Bulacan. As you see there, Laksamana with that 3-pointer, courtesy of the pass from Lacson.
37 seconds in this third frame. Camilo has it. Hugo binigay kay Hizon. Jacob. Inside, great feed. And they foul.
What a pass by Chavez. Underneath. That's to Victorioso. He whipped that pass.
(66-56), 10 points is the lead. Make it 11, courtesy of Victorioso.
Zed Victorioso. 4 points in the game for Zed. He was actually the first player to give that field goal para dito sa Quezon City.
Another foul off the ball. Looks like it's going to be on Chavez. Still 10 seconds, a lot of time. Para sa JT Bulacan Taipan to make it a single-digit ball game heading into this fourth quarter. Canlapan, almost a steal by Hugo. Binalik dito, Canlapan, the triple try. Off on that, 4 seconds left. Fajardo goes for the spin, the shot, and it's good. Beating the buzzer is Fajardo.
Great move, great spin to the middle for Fajardo, then the finish.
Excellent end to this third quarter para dito sa JT Bulacan Taipan. You check out some of the third quarter highlights brought to you by Chef's Magic.
Corner 3 ball, Carmelo getting that, or Miggy Calachan getting that 3-pointer, but of course answering back naman itong Quezon City, and to beat that buzzer, you got Juan Fajardo with a deuce.
Lead shifting to the Quezon City Junior Giants, 67-58 at the end of quarter number 3. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings a flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. And we're on to our last quarter for this match. 67-58, Aaron D. Kasama ko po rin dito, Coach Anton De Los Reyes and Miss Nicole Lim. And Coach, in that third quarter, lead shifting to the Quezon City Junior Giants.
And they were able to check the 3-point shooting ng JT Bulacan, and they were able to knock down their 3-pointers. So, 3 3-pointers of their own. Talking about etong Quezon City, and then their transition offense, it just worked out for them, clicked in that third quarter. That's why they were able to overhaul that lead. 28-10 third quarter. How do you like that from Quezon City?
Ano kaya yung naging halftime speech nila Coach Drake Santos dun sa huddle nila, no?
Para ganahan ng ganun ng Quezon City.
But this time, they get a pound-for-pound fitness foul counted off the putback. It's good para kay Indaya. Cut it down to just 7 points.
Zed Victorioso na kuhanan or na posisyonan dun ni Indaya.
We're only on to game number 4 of this Saturday.
Madami pa.
Oo,
Ilan pa ba, Aaron?
Medyo nahirapan ako sa math. Basta alam ko 9 games tayo
9
ngayon.
games.
No, total.
Oh. Still have 5 games for you.
Chavez off on that. JT Bulacan want the answer. Pinuwa lang doon on that layup para kay Victoria. Fajardo naman. Messy sequence for both teams, but results in a foul.
It's Brent Chavez who was able to get that steal. That getting fouled was Igu Soto.
Down by 7 points, still anyone's ball game at this point in time. Chavez tries to feed it inside. Agaw doon, the pull-up pop. Can't get it to go para kay Laksamana, but that is his shot.
That is his shot. You're not gonna fault him for taking that 3-pointer.
Agaw dito, in transition, Miggy gets it to drop.
Kian Salazar almost getting that block, but bit too late.
And Laksamana this time on the interior.
Getting those turnovers, etong JT Bulacan Taipan inching closer here in the game, as you see that Aksamana with that finish.
And they cut the lead down to just 3 points para dito sa Quezon City Junior Giants.
Warning on the head coach of Quezon City
From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. And we get right back to the action. JT Bulacan Taipan forcing turnovers, getting into transition, and this time they cut the lead down to just 3 points.
Quick ceasefire on the action para dito sa side ng Quezon City. They do not want this lead to go away.
Pasino strong to the cup. Look at that body control from Patrick Pasinos.
Challenging the defense, and again, you gotta stop that ball.
Our pound-for-pound fitness foul counted Patrick Pasinos, and you can't help but be excited for Pasinos and LSGH next season, Coach Anton.
Well, that's something that we're going to be able to look forward to going into the season para sa LSGH and the NCAA as well, as he completes that three-point play opportunity.
They move it back up to 6 points as the lead. Laksamana, wrong guy to leave open. But it doesn't go.
A lucky break para dito sa Quezon City, getting lost in that ball screen. That's the action on the weak side.
Great job para sa JT Bulacan. Making plays for their open shooter. Couldn't convert on that one. Meanwhile, Victoria finding Kalachan. Pero yun nga, stepped out of bounds on that. But no, it's gonna stay with them.
Yep.
Kalachan set to inbound. Indaya thinks about it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Instead, it's a big man triple. No good.
Top of the key for De La Vega, couldn't knock it down. Not really the person you want. You want to have that three ball.
Camilo Hugo goes quick, kicks it to Jacob Hizon. Pasinos battling for that ball, somehow bounces to Salazar. Easy look.
Lucky break for Quezon City, being at the right place at the right time. Jan Kyle Salazar with a putback.
Kalachan from the corner, he's got it, it's a three.
No hesitation on that three-pointer, and that's what you want from your three-point shooters, to be able to get those three-pointers to go.
5-point lead for the Junior Giants. Pasinos binigay kay Salazar. What a tough finish para kay Jan Kyle Salazar.
At what expense, he's down on the floor, clutching onto his left ankle, may have stepped on his teammate's foot, because you see there si Patrick Shum, sinasabi niya, ako daw, ako. So, mukhang naapakan niya si Patrick.
Just look at the elevation on that shot. And
Ayun, naapakan ni Patrick pala,
Yeah.
hindi naapakan ni John Kyle. That was good, walang problema doon. But yung landing, ayun oh,
ayun.
naapakan ni Patrick. Oh my goodness, friendly fire pala yun.
So it wasn't even off the jump.
Yep.
It was on the landing of his teammate.
Yep. So again, no fault no kay Patrick Som. Hindi naman niya kasalanan yun. He was trying to go for that offensive rebound. Nga lang, pag landing niya nga, naapakan niya si JK. Oh, being helped off the court. Hindi nga, can't even put weight on that left ankle. Aray ko.
Not something you want to see, especially
No.
after that highlight bucket para kay John Kyle.
Back-to-back hits. Remember, the ball bounced to him. Trying to go for those offensive rebounds. Si Patrick Pasinos, nalaglag sa kanya. Ito, quick offense for Quezon City sa sobrang bilis. Yun. And again, it's not the fault of Patrick Som.
And of course, Nicole Lim already there at the scene.
Siyempre, mabilis sa balita yan si Nicole.
Yun nga, let's take a look at it one more time. So it wasn't on the landing on this high jump para kay Salazar. Look at that. Patrick Som going for that. And oh, look at that.
Yep.
Masakit nga yun.
Sakit talaga yan.
Patrick Som immediately alam din niya. Lumapit
Alam niya,
talaga siya.
Yep. Sabi nga niya, ako. He was actually telling yung kanyang teammates and the coaching staff, siya nga daw yung nakaapang. Hindi naman hindi ho yan sadya. Siyempre, Patrick Som was going for that offensive rebound. Kasi umiikot-ikot yung bola eh.
It's gonna be a big blow for the Quezon City Junior Giants if Salazar is not gonna be able to suit up. And yun nga, tinanggal na nga yung sapatos, coach. So, with about 5 minutes and 47 seconds in this fourth quarter, someone else is gonna need to step up in place of the injured John Kyle Salazar.
14.6 rebounds for JK. No joke in his game. So there was a challenge for JT Bulacan Taipan. And it was unsuccessful, like what you saw there on your screens. Of course, unclear why there was a challenge on that one. You mentioned it, gotta be other players that's gonna step up for Quezon City in the absence of John Kyle Salazar.
And let's see if JT Bulacan can take advantage. The outside shot on that is off para sa Bulacan. Lamang pa rin dito, 7 points para sa Quezon City. Som has it. Shot clock winding down. Hoists up the triple, no good. Indaya goes straight to the cup. No defensive resistance whatsoever.
There was Victorioso who was chasing after him, but Indaya, too skilled, finishing on that break.
Check that out, Indaya, showing us he's more than just a shooter. Meanwhile, less than 5 minutes remaining. Here comes Jacob. He's on, give it up inside. Great find to Pasinos. Just couldn't finish on the backhand layup.
Wanted to go reverse on that one. Did not have an angle on that board. That's why that ball was too strong. Didn't fall in the cup.
Outside. Laksamana, drive and kick. Indaya thinks about the pass. Takes the triple and that's off.
Patrick Somin, Pasinos fighting for that defensive board. Buti na lang bumitaw si Pasinos.
Double teamed on Jacob. 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Camilo Hugo driving in. Everything but the shot on that one. Instead, Victorioso masyado malakas.
Missed opportunities for the side of Quezon City to try and increase this lead.
Back up top to Indaya. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's against Jacob. He's on. Goes to the left. Dumps it down. De La Vega. Meet me up top, says Patrick Pasinos.
Couple of bigs na sumabay dun para sa side ng Quezon City. De La Vega did not see daylight. Look at that block by Patrick Pasinos.
Lacson binalik dito. De La Vega one more time, and this time it's an easy shot for him.
Patrick Som's got to do a better job locating the man. He just got lost in transition, or in translation, I should say, on that baseline play.
Bulacan just down by 3 points. Camilo whips it to Victoria. Back to Hugo. Open look. Connects on the triple.
That time, Camilo Hugo making sure he was going to get that deuce earlier. Remember, he had that floater rimmed out. That time, three-pointer, good.
Laksamana babawe. He's got it.
Great three-pointer. Answering right back, not allowing itong Quezon City to pull away.
De La Vega goes for the spin, and the shot is good.
He bounced off Patrick Pasinos on that one, getting the 2 points. Close game we have here in the afternoon.
Bulacan really taking advantage of those turnovers as well. Tingnan natin one more time, Coach Anton.
Look at that. Bouncing off Patrick Pasinos, that's what I said. Spin cycle. Highlight play indeed.
Great job para kay De La Vega. Not taking it straight at Pasinos. Got blocked earlier this time. Put a bit of finesse on it.
And that's something you gotta learn. Huh? You can't always take it up strong. You want to be able to take it strong to the hole, but sometimes you also have to add a little bit of finesse, like what you said, to your shot.
Camilo heavily contested, draining that jumper. And let's hear it from Miss Nicole Lim.
A quick update lang para dito kay Salazar as he's currently being assessed by the medic. Iniinda nga niya itong kanyang left foot. And if he would scale the pain to 1 to 10, 10 out of 10 daw ang pain, and by this he needed to rest at hindi na makakapaglaro for the remaining minutes. Aaron and Coach Anton.
Maraming salamat, Nicole, and you heard it right there from Nicole herself. 10 out of 10 nga daw yung pain ni Salazar, so definitely not going to return into this ball game.
It's a big blow for the side of Quezon City, but Camilo Hugo stepping up in the absence of Jan Kyle Salazar, getting those back-to-back hits.
Laksamana gets it stolen from Hugo, not just offense but defense as well. And then he gets the assist to Jacob Hizon. Camilo Hugo just doing everything right now.
Look away, bounce pass to Jacob for the finish in transition. Defense to offense, Camilo Hugo.
Fajardo whips it to Laksamana. Triple off the side of the backboard.
Rushed that one for Laksamana. Could have gone for an up fake, fly by 3.
Camilo Hugo is just cooking right now. You know he wants this next one. He's against Lacson. Binigay dito, Pasinos finds the opening and he gets fouled.
That blitz, that double team off of that high ball screen. But Camilo Hugo, there you go. That no-look bounce, like what we talked about. So nice, you have to see it twice.
And right on the money para kay Jacob Hizon. Pero still, coach, a lot of time para sa JT Bulacan. Just a 5-point lead, a minute and 27 in our last one.
Trying to add some insurance to this 5-point lead, making it a 6-point lead. Patrick Pasinos converts on that second.
Lacson to bring it down for Bulacan. Looks for Victoria. Back to Lacson, the lefty triple. That's off.
Patrick Pasinos getting that control tap from Zed Victorioso.
Kinabas nila dito to Som. Less than a minute remaining. It's a steal. And Victoria, easy layup on the other end. And a timeout by the Quezon City Junior Giants. They're only up by 4 points. One more time, let's take a look at it. Victoria off the steal. Then gets the layup on the other end. Cuts it down to just 4 points, 82-78. 52 seconds in this final quarter. Right back to it. 50 seconds remaining. Only up by 4 points. De La Vega gets the steal. Pinalik dito to Fajardo. Victoria from the corner. In and out.
Halfway down was that three-pointer, just rattled out.
Would have cut the lead down to just a point.
Lacson getting called for that foul. Had to give that one up. Otherwise, would have been a breakaway, as they had the numbers talking about etong Quezon City.
Linuwa lang yun, no, coach? Really hurts
It
if
was
you're
really halfway down. We saw it. It was, I thought it was gonna get sucked down that cup, pero iba ang ring dito sa Xavier.
Oo.
Walang awa.
Yun ang test kung true shooter talaga, no, yung mga ring na ganyan. Pero right now, a timeout by head coach John Paul Magbitang and the JT Bulacan squad. We'll be back after this short break. Back to it, Victoria missing that triple on that last one, and that just really hurts if you're a fan of the JT Bulacan squad.
No, that would have cut the lead down to just a point. And we were talking about it during the break. From our angle, it was right in front of us. It was halfway down. Umalog nga lang. Ganong tira, kulang kasi ng spin. Oh, yung mga ganong tira, walang problema kay Aaron. Yung mga may spin, no?
Sus. And coach, do they need a 3-pointer already or kahit 2-pointer pa lang dito?
A 2-pointer if it's there, but I'd go for that 3 because we know it.
Oh, but a foul is called on that one and 3 free throws coming up.
Even better. You get to stop the clock. You get 3 free throws. Zed Victorioso giving up that foul on a jump shooter at that.
And that's the last thing you would want if you're from the Quezon City Junior Giant squad. Pero yun nga, Victoria, in and out on that triple earlier. Can he make these next 3 free throws?
Babawi. Good on the first.
Ito naman, swak na yan para kay Victoria.
Ng alog-alog, not leaving it to chance is Victoria.
Calmly sinking that itong si Victoria.
This is Charles Lord Dane Victoria. Haba.
Ooh, off on that one, almost getting the offensive board. Ang JT Bulacan, but still a single possession ball game.
But Fajardo is getting called for that violation. Nakapasok daw siya bago tumama sa ring yung bola from the 3-point area. Last touch pa naman doon si Patrick Pasinos.
Ito naman, Coach Drake Santos wants a timeout with 29 seconds in this fourth quarter. Coach Drake Santos trying to huddle his boys for these last 30 seconds of action. 83-80.
Just a 3-point lead, and of course Coach Drake Santos does not want to leave anything to chance. He wants to be able to map out a good play for them to be able to advance this leather.
We have to take note of the scenario nga, Coach Anton. No, itong JT Bulacan still winless in this tournament. Meanwhile, itong Junior Giants naman, 1-3.
They want to be able to string up some wins. Talking about itong Quezon City.
He's on outside. Here comes Camilo Hugo. Gets that ball taken away. Here comes Lacson against Som. Inside for 2.
Costly turnover for the side of Quezon City, and
JT Bulacan wanted the steal on that.
the ball bounced off the baseline.
And referees just clarifying with Coach Magbitang on that one, but it's going to be an inbound here para sa Quezon City. They're only up by 1 point.
Scary times for Quezon City.
Jacob Hizon getting hounded, and foul going to be called. Seems like they wanted the jump ball, Coach.
Couple of free throws coming for Jacob Hizon. Crucial free throws here for Jacob. Gotta hit a couple to try to force the hand of JT Bulacan to shoot that 3 just to tie. You know, earlier though, prior to that turnover of Camilo Hugo, Jacob Hizon had that shot. And and he should have taken it. We know he's a knockdown three-point shooter, so you know, again, that shot I would have bet that would have fallen had he taken that three-pointer earlier.
But nonetheless, Jacob, he's onto the free throw line right now. A chance to make it a three-point ball game. He's on.
Swishes.
4.5 seconds. You know, three-pointers are the specialty of this Bulacan squad.
And no timeouts as well.
Tapped on that one.
Steal by Patrick.
But they were trying to get it to the right guy, Laksamana.
Make no mistake about it. They can knock down these three-pointers. Talking about the players.
Oh, but Laksamana and De La Vega fighting for that ball on the last one. And not the ending we expected para sa JT Bulacan, 85-82.
Bit anticlimactic. No attempt for Bulacan or JT Bulacan Taipan on that last attempt. Again, it's difficult because wala nang timeout. So walang na map out na play doon si Coach JP. And again, quite difficult for them to execute their offense off of that sideline.
85-82 is the score. Quezon City, the 8-8 Junior Giants, moving to 2-3. Meanwhile, the JT Bulacan Taipan, after that last play, didn't go the way they wanted it to, falling to 0-5. What a tough loss para sa JT Bulacan Taipan. And in just a while, you're going to be hearing it from our Chef's Magic Player of the Game. Pati na rin our Assist Man of the Game and Defensive or Hustle Player of the Game as well.
Lots of awards to be given out, but again, great game no for the 18-under squad netong Quezon City. They were down. Hey, remember nung first quarter, or I would even go say nung first half, 17 points down. Came back because of their transition offense.
And Nicole Lim is joining our Chef's Magic Best Player of the Game.
Mga kaliga, kasama ko ngayon ang ating Chef's Magic Player of the Game with this double-double performance. We have Patrick Pasinos from Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. Patrick, iilan lang kayong players kanina. Anong aspects ng game ang talagang tinutukan nyo to get this win?
Nag-focus lang kami sa defense kasi alam namin mga shooter yung kalaban po. And, may mga absence din po kami sa first half kasi tinampa kami ng first quarter. Nag-focus lang kami talaga sa defense. You know.
Patrick, meron ka bang gustong batiin o i-shoutout?
Shoutouts kay Prince Cabog sa 1600, tapos sa mga teammate ko dyan, si Duke Santos, tapos itong dalawa dito, si... Hello po! Tapos yung mga coaches and teammates ko po sa Lasal. Hello po.
Once again, congratulations to our player of the game at Subuong Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. And now, let's take a look to our assessment and defensive player of the game, Aaron and Coach Anton.
Maraming salamat, Nicole. And of course, we take a look at our Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game, Patrick Ian Som, the new addition for the Quezon City Junior Giants. 13 rebounds and an assist, making his debut. Meanwhile, sa kabilang panig naman for the JT Bulacan Taipan squad, our Don Benito's assist man of the game, Rich Jude Lacson, 5 dimes in their game today, the floor general for the Bulacan-based team. Big performances all around, but coming up, it's still the Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants kontra sa JT Bulacan Taipan in the 16 and under division.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Kabayad pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugo.